What the hell were you thinking? Did you forget what you promised?
I'm sorry, what's wrong?
You didn't do anything I asked you to do. I asked you to clean up the house yesterday, remember?
About that. I had to go out all of a sudden, so I was planning to clean it today.
Are you kidding me? You were planning that from the start, weren't you? Just because something came up last minute doesn't mean that's a valid excuse.
But I really had to take care of it no matter what.
What you should have prioritized was the promise you made to me. I can't believe you put what I asked you to do on the back burner.
I'm really sorry. I should have told you sooner.
Saying sorry isn't gonna fix this. What I asked you to do was super simple.
I'm really sorry.
Apologizing won't solve anything. Do you have any idea how much I was counting on you?
I should have told you sooner that I couldn't get it done.
In the end, you just left everything I asked you to do unfinished. What the hell were you doing instead?
I feel bad about it. I'll start cleaning right now.
Saying that now doesn't change anything. It's too late. I trusted you to handle it.
I'll start right away, so please don't be mad.
You deserve to be yelled at. Why should I be nice to someone who can't keep their promises?
I'm really sorry. I swear, I'll clean it up today.
I'm sick of saying the same thing over and over. It doesn't matter unless you actually get it done.
I'll do it right now. I'm sorry.
Every time I ask you for something, it always turns into a mess. How can you not handle something this simple?
I'm really, really sorry.
Do you even realize how much trouble you've caused by not doing what I asked?
This has never happened before, but this time, I really messed up.
Messed up isn't going to cut it. I've told you over and over. All you need to do is listen to me.
I'm really sorry. I promise I'll be more careful next time.
Next time? You always have some excuse. There's no fixing it this time.
I swear, I truly regret this.
If you really mean that, then show it with your actions. Words don't change anything.
I'll start cleaning right now, so can you just give me a second?
I don't have time to wait. Do it now.
All right, I got it. I'll do it right away.
Hey, is dinner ready?
Yes.
Make sure you've got some beers chilling, all right?
Yes, it's all set. Are you heading home soon?
I'll be back in 40 minutes.
All right. Richard, how was your day? Must have been a busy day.
Yeah, pretty much. Anyway, what did you do all day, Amanda?
In the morning, I cleaned the house and took care of the laundry. Then, I took a short break and had a quick lunch with whatever was in the fridge. In the afternoon, I went to the dry cleaner and on the way back, I picked up some groceries.
I see. Well, that's what a housewife is supposed to do. The end of the month is coming up. You know that, right? We're staying within budget this month, right?
Yes, don't worry. Everything's going according to plan, and I haven't spent anything unnecessary. At this rate, we should be fine this month too.
Good. That's the kind of thing I expect from my wife.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Earlier, some of the women at work were talking. Apparently, this thing called Pilates is getting really popular. A few of them at my office are into it. And honestly, they all look toned and pretty good.
Pilates? I've at least heard of it before.
Well, not like it has anything to do with you. But still, women who do Pilates have great figures and are really attractive. Maybe you should take a hint and try it yourself. You're kind of scrawny, and you don't seem to have much muscle.
If you want me to go, I can try signing up.
Wow, you really are a boring woman. Can't you at least have some kind of reaction? I mean, I don't mind that you just do whatever I say. But if you were more playful like the girls at work, maybe you'd be a little cuter.
Playful? So, if I act all sweet, you'll actually do what I ask?
Well, if you do it right, yeah. But that's probably not something you can pull off.
I see.
I mean, honestly, why should I go out of my way to do favors for the woman I already married? You're mine now, so I don't have to treat you special anymore. A wife's job is to support her husband and make him look good. As long as you listen to me, you won't have any problems. So there's no need to butt in. If only you had that cute, playful side like the girls at work.
You're right. I don't think that role is for me.
Well, it's not like I expect you to be cute or charming at this point anyway. I think you used to have a little more warmth back in the day, though. Now you're just like a doll. No emotions. Just following my instructions like clockwork.
I'm just trying to act the way a proper wife should.
Yeah, you're the perfect example of a wife. You're exactly the kind of wife I wanted. But that's all you are. Even if you're perfect as a wife, you don't have any appeal as a woman anymore. I mean, after 23 years together, of course I'd get bored. People crave excitement. It's just human nature, especially for men.
Excitement?
Yeah, that's why young women are so great. They're still inexperienced, a little clueless, and sometimes say dumb things. But that's what makes them cute. That little bit of recklessness, that's really attractive to guys. I guess that just means I'm getting old. When we got married 23 years ago, I was too young to even think about this stuff. But now, I totally get it.
When we got married, I was 18 and you were 24.
So that 18-year-old girl is 41 now. Time is really cruel, isn't it? That adorable young girl I married is just a middle-aged woman now. You're nothing like the girl I first fell for.
23 years. Huh? A lot's happened. You've worked hard, moved up in the company, got promoted to manager, and now your salary's triple what it used to be.
Yeah, I've worked hard for 23 years, all thanks to my effort.
My father got really sick. I took care of him for a long time before he passed away.
Oh yeah, I remember. But well, your mom handled everything, so it had nothing to do with me. Honestly, I'm just glad I didn't have to deal with all that hassle.
If I could've, I would've liked to help.
What are you talking about? Your job is taking care of me and this house. That's your top priority. Your own parents come second. That should be obvious. And besides, wasting time helping with all that caregiving, that wasn't necessary for you.
But not being able to see him one last time still weighs on me.
If you get married, you should expect that you won't be there for your parents' final moments. You belong to me now. Stop whining about it. Marriage, it's something you trade your freedom for.
Can I talk to you for a second?
What?
Well,
Hurry up and spit it out. Unlike you, I'm busy.
I'm sorry. Richard, you had work today, right? You left the house in your usual suit, and your morning routine was the same as always, so I assumed you were going to work.
Yeah, and? What about it? Whether I'm at work or not, that's none of your business.
No, it's just, I went to the DMV earlier to renew my license, and on my way back, I took a little detour and walked around downtown. I passed by that dessert shop you like, so I figured I'd grab something for you. But while I was waiting at a crosswalk, I saw someone in the distance, someone who looked just like you. At first, I thought I was mistaken, but the way he moved, the way he walked, it was just like you. But that wouldn't make sense, right? You were supposed to be at work.
No, that was me.
What? So it really was you? But why?
I took a half day off and decided to relax a little downtown. Sometimes you just need a break.
That's the first I've heard of it. You never mentioned taking time off. And if I wasn't mistaken, there was a woman next to you. Maybe I misremembered, but I could have sworn she was holding onto your arm pretty tightly.
Oh yeah, she was. It was a date after all.
A date? What do you mean by that?
I meant exactly what I said. I went on a date with a younger woman. What's the problem? You have no right to complain. You live off my money and you think you can talk back to me? Where I go, what I do, and who I spend time with, it's all my choice. I'm spending the money I earned. It's my life. None of this has anything to do with you.
Maybe you're right. It's not my place to interfere with whatever you do. I was just a little surprised that you lied about it.
Did I say something wrong? You know you can't complain. For the past 23 years, I've been the one taking care of you. I've been keeping a freeloader under my roof for free. You don't have to say a damn thing. If I hear one word of criticism from you, I'll throw you out of this house.
I see. So, does that mean you won't need dinner tonight?
I'll be drinking after this, so make sure there are some snacks ready. I'll text you 40 minutes before I get home, like always. Have it ready by then. And don't even think about using frozen food or store-bought meals. You know I hate that kind of lazy crap.
I got it.
Still, you really have changed. You're like a doll now. Even when I straight up tell you I'm messing around with younger women, you don't even flinch. No anger, no tears, just asking about dinner like it's nothing. It's almost impressive. I swear, you used to show more emotion.
That's not true. I do have emotions. I just don't show them. When I found out my father was dying, I couldn't hold it together.
Ah, yeah. I remember that now. You were a mess back then. Crying and begging me to let you go see your dad. Clinging to me like your life depended on it. It was honestly pathetic.
I'm sorry about that. I lost control.
Well, at least you prove you still had some human emotions back then. Doesn't seem like you have any left now, though. But honestly, this version of you is way less annoying. You're like a doll now. So lifeless, it's almost creepy.
I do have emotions.
You never show them.
That's because you told me not to. You said, don't talk about unnecessary things. You told me meaningless smiles and pointless conversations weren't needed.
Did I? I don't remember. Maybe I was just in a bad mood that day. I mean, fake smiles can be irritating sometimes. I guess back then, I figured if you were gonna be fake, I'd rather you show nothing at all.
And now, do you feel differently?
Yeah. Seeing a young woman smile is actually refreshing. Women are meant to be charming after all.
Richard, there's something I want to ask you.
What? Oh, so you finally figured it out.
Wait. So then... Richard, is this a divorce paper?
Yeah, I left it on the table before I left for work. Made sure you'd see it. I've already signed my part. All you need to do is sign your name. Hurry up and get it done. And while you're at it, pack your things and get out of this house. Tonight's your last night here.
So this means...
Do I really need to spell it out? I'm divorcing you because I'm getting remarried. You remember that woman you saw with me in downtown? She's one of my staff at work. I've decided to marry her.
That young woman? You're marrying her?
That's right. Women are better when they're young and cute. Anyway, thanks for all your hard work. You're free now.
I see.
What? You're gonna start crying and begging me to stay? It's pointless. My mind's made up. You're useless to me now.
Yes.
Huh?
I've been waiting for this moment. I'm finally free. Finally.
Huh? Hey, hold on a second. What the hell is that reaction? What's wrong with you? You're still Amanda, right?
Of course I am. Why are you freaking out?
No, seriously. What the hell is this? This isn't how you usually act. Aren't you supposed to break down crying like always? Do you realize you're being dumped?
Of course I do.
Hey, are you okay? Did the shock break you or something? You've been living off my money this whole time. Aren't you even a little worried about what happens next?
Not at all. I'll figure it out. Right now, I'm just thrilled to finally be free. No more being controlled by your schedule. No more tiptoeing around your moods. And best of all, I can finally see the people I actually want to see, whenever I want.
You've seriously lost it, huh? Why the hell are you this happy?
Why wouldn't I be? I'm ecstatic. Thanks to your little affair, I get a huge settlement.
What?
Oh, it's only fair. I have rights too. You chose to run off with a younger woman, so you're going to take full responsibility for that.
I can't believe you're saying this.
I spent all these years pretending to be your obedient wife, but I'm done with that. I'm free now. So hand over the money. You're planning to bring your new wife into this house anyway, aren't you? As long as you pay up, I'll be out of here in no time.
This can't be happening. So this is the real you? Hello, Nancy. I have something I'd like to ask.
Wait, Richard?
Yes, that's right.
Oh, I hardly recognized you.
Nancy, it's been a while. Have you been doing well? Sorry for reaching out so suddenly.
It has been a while. It's rare for you to contact me. I heard you and my daughter got divorced. That must have been quite a mess, wasn't it?
Yeah, a lot happened. Actually, there's something I really need to tell Amanda, but I can't reach her. I've tried calling and messaging her so many times, but she's not responding. I was wondering if you might know where she is, or what she's doing now.
Well, she's probably keeping herself busy.
Busy? Did she start something new? Don't tell me. A job? Wait, never mind, that's obvious. I'm not supporting her anymore, so of course, she'd have to work to survive.
She hasn't started working yet.
What? Seriously? But Amanda needs an income if she's living on her own. She's been a housewife all these years. It's not like she can just instantly find a job.
She hasn't even started job hunting yet.
Wait, then how is she supporting herself? Is she relying on you for financial help?
Not me exactly. More like her father.
Her father? But I thought he passed away a long time ago.
That's right. But you see, before he passed, her father left something for Amanda. He set up a dedicated account just for her and put a large sum of money in it. Over $300,000, carefully managed and untouched.
300,000? That's an insane amount. Why would he do that just for Amanda? I've never heard anything about this before.
Back in the day, we were really struggling. We could barely afford anything. Our finances were tight, and every day felt like a battle just to get by. We couldn't give Amanda the things she deserved, and that's something I still regret. We couldn't buy her much. We couldn't do anything special for her, and that always weighed on us. So I always wanted to do something for her someday, but I never really got the chance. But that's exactly why I want to at least express how I feel, even just a little. And then, Amanda got married young and moved out, right? Back then, she chose to start her own life, to stand on her own 2 feet. Watching her leave was bittersweet for us. But it was her decision, so we decided to support her. I respected her choice, and I still do. But at that time, her father was struggling with work. We had no money, and we couldn't do anything for her. Then, when his career finally started taking off and things became more stable, we finally had some breathing room. But by then, Amanda had already moved out, and we still couldn't do anything for her. So he decided to save up little by little just for her. Honestly, even I wasn't sure about it at first, but after all the things we couldn't give her, this was his way of making up for it. This is our gift to our daughter.
That much money? Are you really giving all of it to Amanda? After everything I did to support her all these years, I get nothing? And aren't you worried about what kind of effect that kind of money will have on her?
Her father always said he wished he could have sent her to college, but back then, we just couldn't afford it. So now, at the very least, we want to make up for what she missed out on. And it's not just money. We also have plenty of land and property to give her. I just want to help Amanda build a happy life for herself.
What?
For the past 23 years, she was so busy she could barely even visit home, right? So now, she should take this opportunity to finally relax and enjoy herself. Everyone needs a break now and then.
Why are you doing this the moment we get divorced? Why didn't you give her any of this while she was married to me? Do you have any idea how long I supported Amanda? I don't feel any gratitude from you at all.
Oh, and what exactly do you deserve in return? You took 23 years of Amanda's life for yourself. I know everything you did to her. I heard it all from Amanda.
Wait a minute.
How dare you treat my daughter like a slave? Because of you, she wasn't even able to be there when her father passed. You should remember that. Amanda endured so much for so long, but now she's finally free from all that suffering, and I couldn't be happier.
That's...
Honestly, I'm just glad she got divorced. She's finally getting to experience everything she missed out on in her teens.
What?
Dating. She met someone new and he seems like a wonderful person. I'm relieved. She's dating someone who's way classier than you. I just want Amanda to be truly happy from now on.
Hey, Amanda, what the hell is this? You've been keeping this from me this whole time? Answer me.
What's going on?
I heard from your mom. I had no idea this was happening.
It's been a while. Also, can you not just randomly blow up at me over text? I just got a message from my mom too. She said, that loser just sent me a ridiculous message.
What? You're seriously talking to me like this right from the start? No, forget it. This isn't the time for petty arguments. What the hell is going on?
What are you talking about? I haven't kept anything from you.
I'm talking about your dad's money. Your mom told me everything. Why the hell didn't you tell me?
Why would I? What does this have to do with you?
We split our assets in the divorce. That money should have been included in the division.
Are you serious right now? Did you really go through an entire divorce without knowing something this basic? If so, that just means you were completely clueless.
What the hell did you say?
An inheritance isn't included in asset division. That's just common sense. Maybe you should have looked it up. Not that it matters now.
What? No way. That can't be true, right? Wait, hold on. There's something else I need to ask you. Your mom said something weird. She mentioned that you're dating someone.
That's right, and I'm having the time of my life. I'm finally enjoying the freedom and happiness I never got to have before.
Dating at 41? Aren't you embarrassed?
Huh? Not at all. If anything, I'm having more fun than ever. Dating as an adult is a totally different experience from when you're young. But you know what's actually embarrassing? A married guy chasing after younger women and cheating like an idiot. Oh wait, I do remember someone like that.
Men are allowed to do that.
No, they're not. It's disgusting, immoral, and completely pathetic. And in your case, your excuses are so embarrassing it's almost painful to watch. That's why people call you a loser. Honestly, I've thought about this for a long time. You always judge everything based on your own narrow perspective. Maybe it's time you realize just how out of touch you are with reality.
What?
Your entire mindset is outdated, ignorant, and dripping with misogyny. You haven't grown at all. Basically, you're just a pathetic excuse for a man. How long are you going to keep living in your little delusions? It's time to wake up. That's exactly why your second marriage isn't turning out the way you imagined. Oh wait, my bad. I misspoke. You didn't actually get remarried, did you?
What? How the hell do you know that?
Well, we were married for years. We have a lot of mutual acquaintances and news spreads fast. I also talked to your mother. She's deeply disappointed in you.
You spoke with my mom?
That's right. She said, my son got played by a young woman, spent all his money on her, and got dumped in the end. How pathetic can he be? She was ashamed, embarrassed, said she didn't even want to call you her son anymore. She was crying.
My mom said that to you? She really thinks that little of me?
Of course. That just shows how much of a disgrace you've become, even to your own mother. And you know what else? She begged me to come back to you. Naturally, I turned her down on the spot.
Wait, no way.
Oh, it's very real. Honestly, what made anyone think I'd ever take you back? But I have to give credit where it's due. Your little girlfriend played you perfectly. She used your feelings, drained you dry, took every dime she could, then bailed before you could even get to the altar. And as her final move, she went to your office, cried her eyes out, told them you pressured her into a relationship using your position, and completely destroyed your reputation. Thanks to that, I've finally been set completely free. I have to say, bravo! You got absolutely played.
No, that's not true. I didn't do anything like that.
Oh? That's what you think? But your company believed her story without a second thought and fired you on the spot. You never saw through my act. You never saw through her act. Do you know why? That's because you fundamentally look down on women, and you overestimate yourself way too much. That's why you never even realized you were being played. And that's also why you can't admit when you're wrong. Even now, reaching out to me, it's obvious you want to get back together. Too bad. Not happening.
I just want to go back to the way things were. I want to be with you again.
Like I said, I have a wonderful boyfriend now.
Amanda, wait. Don't leave me. This wasn't supposed to happen. Please, I need you. I'm nothing without you.
I was trapped for so long, but now I'm finally free. From now on, I'll be spending my time on me. I don't have the slightest interest in dealing with you. Well, good luck with everything. Several years have passed since then. I'm now living a brand new life. I've traveled the world, gone back to school, and found myself surrounded by trustworthy friends. My business is thriving, and every day feels fulfilling. And by my side, I have a kind and loving partner who truly cherishes me. Meanwhile, Richard's plans to remarry fell apart. The woman he trusted betrayed him and disappeared with all the money he spent on her. Even after that, he kept chasing younger women, but none of them gave him the time of day. In the end, he was left to live a lonely, miserable life. According to my former mother-in-law, he couldn't hold down a job, kept hopping from one to another, and eventually fell into debt. His arrogance and refusal to admit his mistakes cost him his reputation everywhere he went. In the end, even his friends abandoned him. He spent years looking down on me, but his mindset never changed. And a person who refuses to change can never keep up with the times. Lately, I've heard he's aged significantly. The man who once tried so hard to control me is now ignored by everyone and left to live in loneliness. How ironic. But that was the path he chose. I have no reason to look back. No matter how difficult things get, we always have the power to move forward. I learned that lesson firsthand. And from now on, I'll continue to soar freely on my own wings.
Thank you for watching. Please rate the video and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.